We are Envirotech Energy Solutions Limited. We are working to develop, build and operate a 200 megawatt grid connected energy storage solution at Wynham, Sussex, just 200 metres south of the Bolney substation. The Bolney substation is a vital, strategically located general electricity supply point for the majority of the southeast of England. Envirotech owns outright this 19-acre site to the east of Wynham Lane. The site is a clear greenfield site. It has no archaeological, SSI, official natural beauty or greenbelt considerations. It offers easy access to the A23 London-Brighton Road, which is no more than 15 minutes distance by road. To the left of the drive you will see the visual screening bund, which will be planted with indigenous trees and flora as advised by local experts. At a proposed length of over 500 metres by 6 metres wide, this visual screening will also provide a new and continuous area of wildlife habitat, protected from any human interference. The site has existing planning permission for 2 large barns and a 3-bed agricultural tied log cabin. Envirotech will apply for planning to vary the purpose of these buildings to provide a centre for ecological and green energy education for school-age and university students, as well as a site office, parking and storage facilities for the battery project. The 200 megawatt lithium battery installation will comprise 56 containerised energy store units of about 13.7 by 2.4 metres, with 40 smaller inverters. These will be evenly spaced over the screened area. The transformer compound on the right of this CGI scene will be positioned at the northeast corner of the site, approximately 7 metres below road level. It also has a maximum equipment height of about 7 metres, less than half the height of the woodland behind. The combination of the site levels, the screening and the woodland backdrop will completely hide this installation from public view. Any lighting requirements within the battery area will be provided by low-level switchable lighting, which will remain off unless required or triggered by a security issue. We are now looking at battery area side of the planted screen, which will be more like a small hill than a big hedge, but that's CGI. Envirotech is taking care to provide creative solutions to green energy storage challenges. This project at Wynham takes a holistic approach to meeting the needs of the local residents, flora, fauna and indigenous wildlife alike. As part of this programme, we intend to retain, enhance and provide for maintenance of the historic pond and copse area. This will also encourage wildlife in an enhanced habitat and make the area available to local residents for quiet recreation. The brontosaurus and alligator in the copse and pond are just there to make us smile. In review, this 200 megawatt energy storage project, as proposed by Envirotech at Wynham Lane, is a good example of the energy storage which will be required across the UK and all industrial nations to enable the transformation from fossil fuel dependency to renewable energy generation. We do expect NIMBY objections to this proposal, probably by people who profess to support green change by word, but not by deed. We must be aware that, like any newspaper or website, this CGI presentation will always be superseded by events and technology. Whilst we would like the site to be wholly grass around the battery banks, we will need to lay some permanent access roads. Furthermore, we now intend to create a public footpath around the site perimeter to serve as a nature and technology information trail as part of the education facilities and for public access. Envirotech's proposal for battery storage at Wynham Lane supports green energy generation by absorbing the peaks and troughs of wind and solar generation via the Bolney substation. It will be pivotal in the provision of energy security for a large area, as fossil fuels are removed from the generation chain in support of international emissions targets. This project is safe, benign, hidden from public view, virtually silent, with no CO2 or other emissions. It will create local and UK jobs. It will preserve and create additional wildlife habitat. It will provide a funded public space where previously there was none. It will provide education and make a measurable difference to climate change and a future our children can enjoy. We will appreciate your support for green energy storage in this strategic location if you feel you can lend it, and look forward to meeting you in the Royal Oak to discuss your views and opinions because they do matter to us. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.